Being cautious is the key to safety. Jaywalking is particularly dangerous because in a collision between a vehicle of any size and a pedestrian, the person is likely to receive very serious injuries. That is why it is so important that pedestrians do what they can to reduce the risk of accidents and avoid jaywalking whenever possible. Natural gas explosion at New Jersey house caught on car dash cam. A natural gas explosion leveled a house and injured 15 people, 2 critically after a gas main break Tuesday near the New Jersey shore. 7 of the injured were gas company workers trying to locate the source of a leak that filled the neighborhood. Video shows freight train derailing after crashing into tractor trailer in Texas. 1 person was killed and 4 were injured after a freight train crashed into a tractor trailer, and then it derailed and hit the Chamber of Commerce building in Pecos, Texas, officials said. FedEx Flight 80 crash in Narita International Airport. Truck fire in Mississauga. December 2nd, 2023 main thing was that no one got hurt from the explosion. As you can see, they ran quickly. And they had to remove their van because it can also have other explosion or flammable stuff in it, plus the fuel in the tank. Beirut port explosion. Escaping death by mere seconds, there was a small firework explosion that came about 30 seconds before the giant one. You can tell that they are running away because of the initial explosion. Plant explosion caught on camera. New video shows the deadly explosion that happened inside a cosmetics plant in New York's Hudson Valley last week. The Orange County Fire Investigation Unit has determined that static electricity caused a flammable liquid to ignite inside Verla International in New Windsor on November 20th. The cause has been ruled an accident. The chemical involved was hexamethyldisiloxane. Machine accident. Used machines. Traders, please. First is your safety. Your machine offset must be correct. Your components must be aligned. Clamp. Beirut explosion angle. Rome escalator accident. An escalator suddenly accelerated and sent people piling on top of each other in Rome. Worker falls wearing fall protection. A worker wearing fall protection falls. Despite wearing fall protection equipment, the worker tied off to a guardrail, which is not an acceptable tie-off point. North Cliffs failure. Amazing cliff collapse, caught on camera active. Coastal erosion in Cornwall. See North Cliffs 3 hours later. Video on my channel also. Very lucky to witness thousands of tons of rock falling into the Atlantic. Amport Road accident caught on CCTV camera. Truck driver should have reduced his speed initially for effective usage of power brakes, as crossing viewpoint is already visible from 100 meters. Anyways, death was earmarked in the destiny of Swift driver as being visible in this footage through his patience as being seen at crossing point for almost 40 seconds. Bus plunges off a bridge in the Russian city of St. Petersburg. Bus plunges off a bridge in the Russian city of St. Petersburg. Petersburg. Video captured the moment a bus careened through a bridge barricade and crashed into a river in St. Petersburg, Russia on Friday. While playing in the rain, Miami's Lauren Pastrana reports on a child being struck by lightning while his mother filmed him playing in the rain. Dodge Ram fall off hydraulic lift at the mechanical shop. Trying to kill bug. This is the shocking moment a man accidentally sets fire to his mom's garden while trying to cook sausages. Trying to get the flames started, Aaron decides to pour some extra fuel straight out of a red container directly above. Unsurprisingly, the flames erupt, causing the fire to shoot up and catch the plastic container, lighting it up on November 4th. Beirut explosion angle. RTD train derailment in Aurora. A police camera at the intersection of Exposition Avenue and Sable Boulevard captured the derailment, which sent 3 people to the hospital on Wednesday. Shocking rear-end crash in Wordsley caught on CCTV. This is the moment a car smashed into the back of a learner driver on the A491 near the Red House glass cone in Wordsley, sending the learner spinning before 2 people exited the car and fled the scene. The CCTV footage was captured by the team at the Ocean Boat Fish and Chip Shop. Fatal crash as fleeing car causes building collapse in Baltimore. The Maryland Attorney General's office released video that shows what happened back on February 8th in Baltimore, when a car crashed into another vehicle and then into a building, which then collapsed on the vehicles. Biggest train collisions and mistakes caught on camera. An incredible Superbolt lightning caught on Christmas Day at KLCC. Fuel truck, vapor fire. Watch this rare but incredible fire during a delivery. We suspect the Stage 1 vapor recovery hose was not connected and a spark from a passing car caused the fire. What do you think? Every tree in this Michigan yard came down during tornado conditions. Home surveillance video showcased the ferocity of severe storms pummeling through Portage, Michigan. This homeowner said every single tree came down. Tornado sweeps over bridge during meteorologist's live report, Fox 4. Meteorologist Trent Arick was live on air as an apparent tornado swept over the Matlacha Bridge. Conditions deteriorated rapidly on Wednesday as Hurricane Milton approached. A hurricane-damaged skyscraper is imploded in Louisiana. Spectators watched as an abandoned 22-story building in Lake Charles. Louisiana was imploded Saturday after sitting vacant for nearly 4 years. Pedestrian killed in crash in Milwaukee. A 27-year-old Milwaukee man was charged with homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle after prosecutors say his reckless driving led to the crash that killed a 39-year-old pedestrian at 35th and Lisbon in 2022. Semi-truck fire driver stated a mattress flew off of the back of a truck and he hit it. It got stuck under the semi-truck and he tried to move to the shoulder but couldn't. He stopped, got out, and the fire began. Fully engulfed, heavy smoke, several explosions, SIGALERT for hours. Traffic was backed up for over 10 miles at one point. Eye of fire after underwater gas leak in Gulf of Mexico. An underwater gas leak caused a whirling vortex of fire to spew out of the ocean surface west of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula on 3rd July. People rescued as powerful earthquake rocks Taiwan. A powerful earthquake struck off the coast of Taiwan, rocking the island and shaking buildings off their foundations in the city of Hualien. A once-in-a-lifetime photogenic tornado with rainbow. The Mulvane tornado is by far the most visibly stunning tornado I have ever seen. Eric's photographs from this day are arguably some of the best tornado images ever taken. Crane accidentally drops heavy load. Once the crane starts to lift, there's no reason to remain standing in the hazard zone. 3 men were injured on 13th March 2021 in Gurgaon as a result of a lightning strike. The gardeners were sheltering under a tree to avoid getting wet in the rain. Jaywalking is particularly dangerous because in a collision between a vehicle of any size and a pedestrian, the person is likely to receive very serious injuries. That is why it is so important that pedestrians do what they can to reduce the risk of accidents and avoid jaywalking whenever possible. Watch what happens to this truck unloading sand. This accident took place in Mumbai while a person was crossing railway line without seeing train, which was coming very fast. University of Tennessee football team, tractor trailer crashes in Arkansas. FedEx truck slams into 100-car pileup. A deep freeze across much of the United States has led to treacherous conditions on the nation's highways. At least 5 people were killed and many were injured in a massive pileup in Fort Worth, Texas, that involved more than 100 cars. Car after car crashed into each other on I-35, which was coated in a slick sheet of ice that made driving treacherous. Car accident caught CCTV India, Hyderabad accident. Pulled out of mangled car, its driver walked to ambulance accident CCTV footage. Over-speeding car loses control, falls down from flyover. School bus flipped by street racing car in Albuquerque. 3 kids were seriously injured after a street race in Albuquerque ended in a driver crashing into a parked school bus, causing it to roll over. This is why you should never stand beneath an excavator's bucket. Watch this accident involving a worker who stands beneath an excavator's bucket. Lightning strikes man twice. In this video, a forklift catches fire while operating in a factory. The workers notice the fire and quickly try to extinguish it, but to no avail. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident, as all the factory workers evacuated the building. Worker gets hit in the face by a machine. In this lucky accident caught on camera, a factory worker gets hit in the face by an industrial machine. The worker miraculously escapes with no injuries. This video shows just how dangerous staying near heavy machinery can be.